Oh, hey there, people. How the frakes going? It's 7 o'clock in the morning. I got up at 6:30. Decided to make French toast as always. But today we did something different. See, I watched a video a while back called Kylie Jenner versus The Rock's French Toast. If you're realizing The Rock literally eats a loaf of bread, just cuts the heels off of it, and submerges it into about a dozen eggs and absorbs it all into the loaf. And it literally is like an 8-inch freaking piece of bread that he totally just eats. He cuts it into 4-inch slices, because that's what normal humans do, and drove that in his face hole after French toasting it. But both of them top him differently. And Kylie, and The Rock, I think it was, puts peanut butter and jelly and syrup on his French toast. And I mentioned that to my friend, and she's like, you gotta try it. It's amazing. That's how I used to always top mine. So, we have peanut butter and jelly topped French toast that we're gonna try for the first time, and hopefully I don't wear it. Alright, let's see what we can do with this French toast. Hopefully we can eat it. Wow, this is messy. Can I get some jelly on there? Like, the whole idea was to get everything in one bite. Okay, here it goes. Holy shit. Guys, if you haven't tried that, give that a go. Unless you're allergic to peanut butter, then don't do it, you'll die. Alrighty guys, it's 7:53, I gotta go wrap a pee. Yee. I'm a rapper. I'm not. I already talked about that on yesterday's vlog. Trying to figure out how that thing works? Puke face? I'm gonna call you Puke Face now. You're no longer Scampers, your name's Puke Face. Yeah, because you puke everywhere. She freaking honked one over there just beyond the weights. Yeah, puked all over my weights. Frig sakes. Yeah, she's been puking a lot lately, and it's because I've been keeping her food bowl full. So, because of that, she's stupid. She's not like Felix. Felix used to go and eat till he was full, and then he was good, but he slowly ate. Her, however, holy shit, I don't even think she chews. She just drives it in her face. She takes after me. So she just drives it in her face and then gets so sick, goes and pukes, and then comes back and eats more food. So when that was happening before, what I did was I limited her amount of food and just gave her a quarter of a cup in the morning and a quarter of a cup in the afternoon. Half a cup a day, which is what her diet calls for due to her size. And she's upset right now because she can see the plastic in the bottom of the bowl, and she wants more food, but she ain't getting any until 6 o'clock tonight, because I'm sick and tired of her puking everywhere because she's an idiot. So yeah, oh boy. Anyway, time for work. Talk to you in a bit. Alright guys, first break of the day. Tonight is not a workout day. It's whatever the hell I want day. And judging by how nice it is outside, it's going to be a bike riding day. I was thinking taking a rip over to Canadian Tire, and they got this nice pouchy thing I want to buy. Basically, it's the thing that sits on the back rack. It's made by Schwinn, same as my bike. And this pouch is a cooler bag. It has insulation so you can put hot or cold food in it, and it should maintain the temperature for a time being. Throw some ice packs in there with some beverages, and you got yourself a little portable cooler. Also has side pockets that are not insulated, so I could put like the toolkit in there, maybe my bike lock, get it off that back rack so it's not flapping around every time I hit a damn bump, so on and so forth. And that way there I could have everything organized in the pouch and keep everything. The only things I want inside of the front holster is my cell phone to measure the Strava rides, and my battery to make sure the GoPro stays topped up and good to go. Because the GoPro, well, it's been good. I shouldn't say anything. That session's been pretty hardcore. I bought that back in I think I was still working at Ontario when I bought that. So I want to say 2014, 2013, somewhere around there. Whenever I bought the Hero 4, it was shortly after they released that, and I bought that. And it's been pretty awesome. Like, it's been my go-to for a lot of my action shots. I just wish the mic was a little bit better on it because it does fall flat pretty quick. But all in all, it's a pretty top-notch camera. You know, if you don't care to not see unless you're using your cell phone, what the camera sees. It's a great action camera, and I said it before and I'll say it again, it's a big regret that GoPro dropped that form factor. Now they did release another camera called the GoPro Max or something like that, but it's one of those 360 degree cameras. Looks pretty good, it's priced pretty well, but I don't think I'm ready to be uploading 360 degree videos. It would be kind of neat on the bike if I could get a high shot while riding. So while I'm driving, you guys could like use the camera to pan around and look at the scenery. And I'd probably slow the footage down. I wouldn't like race through it like I normally do. And that's the other thing I was thinking, like I could slow down the bike footage. It would obviously make the video a lot longer. And then I got to watching a bunch of other biking videos on YouTube, and they don't even speed them up. What they do is they just cut scenes out, like interesting scenes. And that, I guess I got a lot more to learn about video editing. Like technically I know how to edit, I know how to do stuff, but as far as artistically, I'm lacking big time. I don't really have much artistic talent when it comes to the edits, but I can do good edits. I know how to use an editor. I understand the functionality and all the features. I just don't understand the creativity part behind it. And you'd think after 10 years of doing this, you'd figure something out, but unfortunately, I haven't. So that's basically what's going on there. But you know what? I just do YouTube for a hobby and have some fun with it. That's about all you can really do with YouTube. Treat it like a hobby. Don't make it a full-time job, because if you do, the apocalypse could happen again, and you could find yourself out of a job pretty damn quick, like a lot of YouTubers have. So that's why I say just do it for fun. Enjoy it. Don't expect to make much money off of it. And yeah. It's time to learn videography, I guess. It only took me 10 years to realize this. You know, I watch a bunch of like the fat bike videos and people doing different trail systems and stuff, and I'm noticing things and I'm catching on. It's like they'll have the camera and then they'll ride by on the bike and go up a difficult area, but the next scene they're doing the same thing. The next thing, that means that they're doing a lot of doubling back to grab the equipment and go again. And this is the reason why I don't do that, is because number one, somebody could just take off with my camera, which would piss me right off. Luckily they're doing it on secluded trails where there's next to nobody. And I want to grab my water jug and fill it up. Crap. And two, you got to double back. So you're literally doing the same area twice to get that shot, which is pretty insane if you think about it. But it could be something I might look into. And I was thinking, like I was asking about the GoPro Hero 8, if anybody has it. What's the battery situation on it? Did they fix it from the Hero 7? Because the Hero 7 was a pile. Great video quality, just that 35-minute battery life. Brutal. And I always did like GoPros, but I was considering going the cheaper route and buying some China clone, like the Dragon camera. Doesn't have to capture audio, just has to capture video, and then I could get myself a cheap collapsible tripod of sorts and use that to get some interesting shots. See, I know Canadian Tire sells like GoPro knockoffs by companies like Vivitar and Polaroid. I just don't know what the video quality is, and I'd hate to get something where the video quality is lacking. I don't really, like I said, I don't care about the audio quality, but I like to get something cheap that can at least do 1080p 60, so that when I fire it onto my video, it doesn't look as degraded. Because it'd be fun to do, like when I go on my weekend bike rides down those trail systems, it might be kind of fun to try a different style of shooting where I set up the camera and zoom by and all that. I don't know, I'm probably giving away a lot of behind the scenes before I even actually do the scenes. But I want to play with things. I want to try and make the channel a little bit more entertaining and have some fun. Like, it's friggin' summertime, we're all in lockdown. Like, if it wasn't for lockdown, guys, I would totally just grab the bike, grab my truck tent, because I have a tent that goes in the bed of the truck, and on the weekend, I would bug somebody to take Oreo, because I couldn't bring him for what I want to do. I would go to Tobermory, because I really want to go there after seeing the biking trails and all the cool things you can do on bike there. I would go to Tobermory and I would do a whole weekend of camping and biking and just enjoying myself. Go out on Saturday, come back Sunday. Tobermory's not that far from here. And some people take the ferry over to Manitoulin Island, and then like Rex, that's what he usually does. He'll ride his motorcycle to Tobermory, or the one year he took his family in the Cadillac to Tobermory, and then they hung out there, and then rode the ferry back to Manitoulin, disembarked their Cadillac, and then drove home. And he said it was really awesome. I wouldn't do the ferry because I would have my truck there, and I'm like, meh. Mind you, it would be kind of cool, like if I had more time, is you go to Tobermory, you hang out there for a day, then you load everything back up in the truck, you truck over to Manitoulin Island, camp there, bike around the island for a bit, and then come home. That would be pretty badass, because Manitoulin Island has some nice scenery. My uncle used to have a camp there, and it was pretty badass. There's like a lot of nice trails and just good times there to go around, and then you just jump in the truck and head her back home. You know, it's just really hard to do stuff like this when you have a dog and nobody to look after him. And it's really hard to do it now because of COVID-19. Everything's on lockdown, so I couldn't travel if I wanted to. This is the reason why after Oreo passes, I'm not getting another dog. It's the same reason why I don't want kids, because your life basically goes on hold unless you have a way of having someone look at them. And in the beginning I had my parents, but now I don't. Like, I have my parents, but, you know, my niece is afraid of everything, so she's afraid of the Oreo. So if Oreo's over there and my brother accidentally shows up with her, then bad things could ensue. So I got no one to look after the dog. And it's real expensive to put them in a kennel around here. Like, holy crap, they charge you like $85 a day, and you got to supply your own food. I was like, seriously? $85 a day? You can rent a Hotel 6 for $70. And it costs more to board my dog. And I got to supply the food. All they got to do is pet him and tell him he's cute every once in a month. Don't want no more dogs, no more pets. Cats are fine, you know. Cat food mountain, bucket of water, come home to a box full of shit and a house full of puke. Well, only if you own Scampers. I'd love to do some more biking, some more trail riding, some more fun stuff. Get some old other scenery now. I'm really enjoying this bike life. It's friggin' awesome. It'd be really cool to do trips like that, but like I say, I gotta wait till I can have my freedoms back, I guess. It is what it is. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys after. Lunch is coming up. Well, I'm guessing things at work have been getting too costly with the new initiative, because they decided to revert us back to our old schedules, which means half-day freaking Friday is officially back on the plate. I have no idea if I'm working this weekend or not. No word of that yet. I guess we'll find out. Only thing that sucks is no longer an 8 a.m. startup time. It's a 9 a.m. now. So I'm working 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, well, Monday to Thursday, and Friday 9 to 3, which means I'm back down to my same shitty friggin' pay as before. Now people on the friggin' CERB make more than me. Lovely! Kind of makes me mad too, because they're cutting my hours and they're taking me off of this new initiative, which was nice because it was just one thing to cover, one thing to deal with, easy peasy. And now they got me doing my old job plus this new job with the reduced hours, making less than the losers at home on CERB. I guess the only hope in hell I have is that this job that I applied for pans out and I get hired on and I can leave this contract life behind and finally work for a company who actually wants to give you hours. Because let me tell you, these cheapskates are pissing me right off. It's like, if I knew there was a light at the end of the COVID tunnel, I'm almost tempted to quit my job, go on CERB just so I can make the same amount of money, but you can't do that because they find out you quit your job just so you can get money for nothing and your chicks for free. They'll turn around and cock you over. But it's like, frig, it's just bullshit. Making like, I was happy with all the hours. It was great, you know, like, okay, so I only had 6 hours, 1 day off a week, but that one day I made the most of it to make it feel good, and it was a good time. But that's coming to a bitter end. Cut the hours, stack on a boatload more work, and expect me to be happy. Love it. Love working for stupid people. That is what it is, eh? It is what it is. Sons of bitches. Alrighty, so I pounded flat some chicken. Basically what I plan on doing is chopping it up, throwing it into a wrap, and then driving that in my ice hole. And that should be pretty good. Said I was going to make ribs for supper tonight, but turns out I have another pack of chicken out. So what I might do is make some homemade chicken burgers, because I have 2 of those hamburger buns left. And that should be good. So I'm going to grab a pack of these ribs and take them out for tomorrow. We'll have that. So tomorrow I start at 9 a.m. instead of 8 a.m. Guess that's good. And Thursday, 9 to 5. Friday, after freaking Friday, boys. 9 till noon. Get off at noon, put in my workout, go play on the bike. And I don't know if I'm working this weekend yet, but we'll find out. Alright, 140 grams of chicken, 30 grams of spinach, and about 20 grams of mozzarella or mixed cheddar cheese. Onto 3 wraps. Bon appetit. Time to go eat. Alright, so now I'm not sure what the heck is going on tonight, because I was just chatting with my friend. Today's her birthday. And for her birthday, her brother got her blender to make smoothies, kind of like mine, but because these things are assembled like really quickly in China and such, hers came to her broken. So she wants to bring it back to Canadian Tire, and also that seat that she bought for her bike that I put on and then took off right after, she wants to bring that back to Sports Check, which is right over by Canadian Tire. So I told her I was going to go to Canadian Tire tonight to pick up that bag for the back of the bike, give me more cargo. Friggin' dog keeps trying to go poop on my friggin' driveway. Swear. Friggin' swear. But yeah, so she figured, I told her I'm off at 5, I'm jumping on Fatty and I'm taking off and I'm going to Canadian Tire, and I got a whole route planned out. Lately what I've been doing to plan out my bike paths is I've been going on Google Maps and plotting out the streets. I've been trying to find some trails. I know there's some trails behind my house here. I just don't know exactly where the access point is. See, a couple of weeks ago, my friend and I went for a walk in that area. We walked down the road, and I was trying to show her where Rex and I cut in to go up with the mowers. And I knew there was a bit of a dip into a ditch area that was rock filled before you hit the trail. But either the area's overgrown or what, I don't know. I can't find the damn trail. Because I know once you get back there, there's a whole trail system up there that'd be super fun to do on Fatty. And if you go high enough, you'll end up on Airport Hill. And then you can go down Lee's Road and end up halfway down Trout Lake over by the Green Store where they sell ice cream. So that could be fun. Go there, grab an ice cream, enjoy it, jump on the bike, bomb back home, you know, have a good time. But for the life of me, I can't remember where the hell that trail system starts. So that's a thing. Another thing I want to try is my buddy lives out on, it's the place I went to a couple weekends ago. My buddy whose mom passed away. Well, he lives way out there. Not as far out as Rex lives, but like halfway between where Rex lives and I live. It's about a 33-kilometer ride. This time when I drove out, I paid extra clear attention to the terrain to see, okay, if I were to bike out here, how hard would it be? And the whole time I was driving out, I noticed there's people biking on the side of the highway because it's a wide hard shoulder, I should say. So where the line is, there's like a good 5 feet between the side of the highway where the dirt begins and where the cars are driving. So there's plenty of shoulder room for a bike. And there was tons of people biking it. Apparently people bike out to Quebec and back, like the morning romp out to Quebec and back. One of the guys in the court over here, he's got like a 10-speed style where the bars come out and then they loop in the curb, like a road bike. And he said that he does the romp out to Quebec and back, and that's a good 100 kilometers one way. So to do that both ways, there and back, 200 kilometers, and that's like his Saturday jaunt, that's pretty damn impressive. And he's an old codger too, so that's what I hope to be, is like when I'm, old and ready to retire, not to be falling apart. And that's why I waited so long, but at least I'm doing it, and I'm putting forward the work of trying to become fitter so that later on in life I can not be falling apart and a broken ass piece of shit. I can actually do things still. Also guys, something I want to point out is, you ever notice that ever since I shaved my head yesterday, my beard looks bigger? Isn't that insane? A lot of gray in it though, eh? Salt and peppers here! Salt, 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 salt and peppers. I deeply apologize for that outburst. So tonight I'm going to head to Canadian Tire, buy that cooler bag thing. Or just that cargo pouch. I got mixed reviews. Some people are like, oh, the sidewalls are so flimsy that it just leans over and touches my tire. And then other people are saying, this is the greatest purchase ever and it holds up really well and I can put a 12-pack of soda in it. Okay, I don't know why you want to be biking with a 12-pack of soda, but hey, you be you, boo. I just want somewhere that I can put my toolkit, my bike lock, and anything else I want to carry. Like, let's say I'm on my way back from a bike ride, I'm driving by the grocery store, I realize I forgot to take something out for dinner, like last time, and instead of, you know, coming all the way home, jumping in the truck, and then going back out, I can just stop off at Food Basics or Freshco, park the vehicle, go in, buy some hamburgers and buns or whatever, buy a steak, throw it in the cooler bag portion of it, and then book her home, toss it on the barbecue, and have some dinner. Like I said, for tonight for dinner, once we're done the bike ride, and like I said, I planned it all out on Google Maps. Looks like it's going to take about 58 minutes plus the time I spend in Canadian Tire, and if my friend comes with me to return those items, add more time on there because Canadian Tire seems to be open, close, walk in, do your shit, and walk out. But Sports Check has you waiting in a freaking line still because they only allow 4 or 5 or 6 people in the store at any given time, which causes a little bit of lag. So when you want to go into the store, you're waiting around for friggin' forever just to do what you got to do. Now, I don't even know if they're going to let her return that seat due to COVID-19, but you know how paranoid people are. They might just tell her, no, you have to wait. Wait for what? I don't know. If it's covered in COVID-19 now, won't it be covered in it? Oh, wait, no. That's not how it works. It's magical. Once the virus is cured, it won't be there anymore. Okay, never mind. But I know places are hesitant on taking back things like bikes. They definitely won't let you do returns on clothing, especially if the tags have been removed and has been worn. I know you can't try on clothing. All the freaking... Come on, brain. Change rooms, there we go, are closed. So like if you go to Walmart and you buy clothes, know your size because you ain't trying it on. You're just buying it and leaving. And if it don't fit, tough shit. And it kind of makes sense, right? Because, you know, imagine you go in there to buy a sweater that like 17 people tried on. You know they're not washing it at Walmart. They don't have washing facilities. I can account for that because I work there as store standards and I've seen every single orifice of our Walmart and there ain't no washing facilities in the back. Clothes are taken out of the package, thrown on the freaking garment clothing hanger things, put on the racks and sent out. So all the different people trying that shit on, guess what? When you try it on, you could be accidentally contracting the COVID. Is what it is. So that's why I say, know your size, buy wise. If you can avoid buying clothes this time of the year, or if you need to get it sized, then just don't buy it because you don't know what you're buying. Anywho, I better go punch back in because my shift or my break is almost done. I just really needed to piss, and I knew that the dog had to go out because I could hear him panting outside the door. And when he hard pants like that, it's because he has a turd ready to fly. So better do it outside than in, I always say. All right, guys. Talk to you in a bit. I actually got it to pull data off the camera by plugging it in. The USB connector is so friggin' gnarly. Guys, you're wondering why I'm trying to go down my stairs, but I got too many animals in the way. Like, I got a little dog and a little cat, but they just hog the landing. You're a pain in the arse. You know that, Tongue Out Tuesday? I put up a picture on Facebook, Tongue Out Tuesday. It was funny. He's a pain in the ass. Yes, he is. Give him a Klingon haircut. Get some hair gel out and just spike him like a stegosaurus. Anyway, before I do my tour of duty tonight, I'm going to kick the cat out of the way. Grab my, I swear, I don't know what it is with these animals. Like, they're just always in my way. Like, they're small. Like, Scampers weighs 3 pounds, Oreo 9. And it's like every time I try to step somewhere, they're in the way and they don't move. And then you end up kicking them or stepping on them, and then they're like, why? And it's like, well, frig. So what you're looking at is a blurry shake that just got clear. It's got 2 scoops of this stuff. Yeah, Evolution or Revolution, whatever it's called. 2 scoops of that. It's got 2 tablespoons of PB&Me, 44 grams of strawberries because that's as close as I can get to 40, and 2 shots of creatine, 10 grams. I did this on Sunday before my bike ride and I noticed I felt hella good out there. So now you're probably saying, hey Adam, nice milk mustache. Thanks. Also, you're probably thinking, shouldn't you have taken the protein shake after your bike ride workout? Wouldn't that have been smarter? Well, I was wondering about that myself because, like I said on Saturday, after I mowed the lawn, or Sunday, sorry. After I mowed the lawn, I came in the house, I had a protein shake, and then shortly after I edited the video and all that, and then I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, then I had the protein shake, and then like a half an hour after that I left. So I don't know, maybe it was the peanut butter and jelly sandwich, protein shake, I don't know. But all I know is that bike ride, I felt like I had more power, and after exerting myself, I felt like recovery was faster. So like when I sped up the hill to go over the bridge, no, I didn't go over the bridge. Which way did I take this time? Did I take the bridge long route? No, I went down. I cut through the mall, that's right. And apparently my time was amazing. Like my friend was like, holy shit, you did this fast. And it only took me 15 minutes, normally it takes me 18. And I powered through it. Like a lot of the times I was off the freaking saddle giving her. And even when we were bike riding around, I saw parts and I was like, man, this is going to be hard. And, you know, I had to put a lot of force into it to climb it. But then after the burn was there, it didn't take as long for the burn to go away. And I question if that's what happens when you consume protein prior to a workout. See, a lot of the old muscle dummy idea was the anabolic window. Like you only have a certain time frame after your workout that you need to get your shake into you. And if you miss that window, you miss the growth. Turns out that's all bullshit. So the anabolic window is no longer a thing. You don't need to take your shake right after your workout. Some people like to just do it because they're so damn hungry after working out because their body's like, okay, well, we just got abused. We could use some fuel. Hey, bro, you mind sending a sandwich down here? And they're like, got something better for you. Straight up pro. Body's like, dude, right on. But if after your workout you had a meal, you'll be fine. Even if you have your protein prior, it's going to help, like, because I'm natty, I'm not using any substances like, you know, anabolics or anything. I'm just using over-the-counter shit like creatine and this citrullium malate. That's all I'm using, you know, and I use a pre-workout every once in a while. Lately I've been drinking it like coffee just because it tastes good. And it wakes you up in the morning like a lot more than coffee. I found coffee's lost its effect on me. Can drink it and it's just meh. But I was looking into it yesterday to try and find out if it was the protein or the eating, and apparently it's a combination of both. Eating before a workout or pre-workout meal is highly suggested, and so is consuming a protein shake before a workout. So I figured today we'll try the protein shake and see what happens. Yeah, it's 5 o'clock. It's time to go to Canadian. Oh shit, I forgot my wallet. Okay. Take 2. It's time to go to Canadian Tire and get pouchy. That's so mean to him. He deserves it though. He drives me shit back crazy. Alright, I'm going to fill up my water bottle and we'll head out to the garage. Fatty all set up, and we're on our way. Alright, bottle's full of water. Sometimes I'm smart and I remember to bring the bottle in with me, but a lot of the times I'm stupid and I leave it on the bike. Alright, I'm gonna get you guys on the bike, boom, and off to Canadian Tire. Oh, and my friend's here. She's down there somewhere. There she is. Okay, let's pitter patter. Canadian Tire. My friend's gone over to Sports Check because that's where she bought her bike, and it's acting up. So this is the thing I ended up going with. It's just an everyday, sits on top of your luggage rack here. You strap it in. I'm gonna go ahead and hook that all up. Still don't know which side. I guess this side's back, and then it straps into the bottom right onto here. and hopefully it holds on good. This is not an unboxing, it's just a luggage rack upgrade. Alright, let's go. And there we go, simple, just velcroed it. Friggin' thing's on there. Pick up my bike with it. Oh my goodness. So that should not go anywhere. People said that it flops around a lot, but I don't see how. Whatever. Not going to be putting too much weight in it because it's just attached to one of these seat post jobbies, but good enough, good stuff. Alright, well, pitter patter. Guys, we just stopped off at the Buck store there. It's back there, and we're just picking up some beverages because we both ran out of water. My friend's bike is fine. There's a problem with the front something or other. The gear set was loose, and they had to do some fixing at the bike shop. So the mechanic took a look at it and was able to get like 4 full turns on the friggin' thing before it was good. So. I can't remember what he called it, the hanger, I think it was, I don't know. She was getting a grind in her pedals. I remember her coming up that one hill, and yeah, it was causing some problems. So we brought it in. She has a 1 year, or I don't know what the warranty, I think it's a year warranty, where all they do is, they told her if it breaks again, like if it gives her more troubles later on, bring it back in, they're exchanging it for a brand new one. So right now we're just grabbing some water from the Buck store, and then we're gonna hit the road. But something I noticed is there's nowhere to tie up bikes around here. Like Canadian Tire had a bike thing, but there's like no bike tie-ups anywhere around here. The only one I can see is over there at A&W, somewhere behind me. And that's it. That's all. So, I don't know what to tell you, man. This place isn't bike friendly. You gotta really work on that. North Bay, step up your bike game. Wouldn't hear me say that a couple of years ago, eh guys? Ha!
came down here. Oh, yeah, we came down here for some food and ice cream. I don't know if that's actually reversed or not. It's probably not. So you're seeing Merk, Ike, and Doof. Well, it's backwards on my screen because this thing doesn't flip. It's a stupid phone. But yeah, down here for some ice cream, and then I'm gonna rip her home. Should be good. All right, peace. Look at it. Look at this mess. This is gonna give me so much power for the ride home. It's gonna be so awesome. Almost 8 o'clock, guys. I just got home. Another 5,000 calorie day. But yeah, there's the new pouchy. Sits on the rack perfectly. Made by Everyday. Same as my cell phone holder and battery bank holder thingy. Oh man, I guess I can unplug this. It's gotta come in the house with me. I can't even GoPro right now. So basically what I did, sure. Threw my lock in this one. Bike lock's in here. And in here, I have my chain oil and my toolkit. And then on the back here, I find the zipper, pack of teriyaki, and a bottle of water, which this is going to get drank.
while I barbecue my chicken. I'm gonna leave the jerky in there though, because you never know when you're out biking, you might need provision. Which reminds me, I might get some click bars someday. I'm coming back. You know what? I'm gonna fire this thing up and let it heat up, because I'm coming back out here and we're gonna barbecue some chicken for some burg. Oh God. Seeing how tomorrow I don't have to be awake, or I don't have to be on the phones till 9, that means I can sleep in a little tomorrow. Instead of getting up at 6:30, I can get up at 7. So if I go to bed at midnight tonight, it's still 7 hours of sleep. Good times. But that was a fun ride. I'm not even going to deny it. That was a good time. Had some chicken or some ice cream. Reloaded with sugar from said ice cream. Oh yeah, that was fun. Alright, just wanted to get the, oh jeez, pants shit. And then get this here to start copying the files off the GoPro. Oh man, that was a great ride. That was fun. It's amazing what happens when you take a lot of sugar and you go for a rip on a bike. Let me tell you a little something about that. I look like Grizzly Adams over here. This is kind of ridiculous. I got this chicken here, and I'm going to do is pound 2 flat, make them into patties, barbecue them, chicken burger. Normally you'd probably bread something like this. I just covered it in spices. Good enough, good stuff. Alright, chicken's ready to go. So nice having a way to carry shit on my bike. But I do want to get the side panniers as well, the everyday side panniers, because like I said, I want to turn this thing into a mule, because it'd be nice to put a ton of mileage on this and maintain it versus throwing a bunch of gas in that and putting mileage on it. It would be that, and I get more exercise. So I can go pick up groceries with this, go to Food Basics, load up on food, load it all into the panniers, bike home, load it into the fridge, you know, be sweet. Be sweet. But sweet right now is my dinner's ready. I'm going to eat. There we go. Chicken burgers. Dressed them up with a bit of mayo, some spinach. Top it with a sesame seed bun. We are good on the run. Let's go eat some food. That's the end of my hamburger buns. Until the weekend anyway. Alright guys. Well, it's almost 10 o'clock. It's actually 9:55. I've just been trying to get this footage together. And I'm actually impressed with the way my phone films. It actually didn't look too bad. It looks a little choppy because I'm rendering at 60 frames per second and the phone only records at 30, but to be honest, it actually looks pretty bright on the screen. But I was right, it was filming the text backwards, so you're going to see the one scene and everything's all right, and you can read like Mark's Work Warehouse and all that behind me. But then on the ice cream scene, you saw where I actually put it back to stock so you can get an idea as to how messed up it really was. I don't know why it does that. It's probably the stock app. When I had the Razer phone with the Google camera app, it didn't have that problem. So it's probably whatever camera app that the Samsung uses that's doing that. But anyway guys, I'm gonna go grab a shower and get ready for bed. Tomorrow's another day. It's Wednesday, and then we have tomorrow I start at 9, so I can get to bed tonight like by midnight and get a solid 7. You know, that's alright. So I'm gonna set my alarm for 7 o'clock now, because if I'm going in for 9, why the frig wake up at 6:30 or 5? That's just stupid. So that's the battle plan there. Get up tomorrow, make some breakfast, chill out, start at 9 to 5, Thursday 9 to 5, and then Friday 9 to freaking noon. It's like, why even sign in? But it's because I need the money, that's why I sign in. Yup. Oh well, we'll see if I'm working this weekend. If not, well, frig it, right? We'll just go out biking and enjoy life and go from there. So on that note, people, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, click that like button. Any questions, comments, concerns, freaking down below they go, guys. Go ahead and leave them there. I tried my best to respond. And until next time, people, stay safe and peace the frig out. Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.